Hey guys, welcome back to Eric Reacts with Season 2, Episode 8 of Game of Thrones. This episode is called The Prince of Winterfell. That might be referencing Theon in this case, because he's currently, yeah, that's what he calls himself right now. Ygritte and Jon up in the north. Jon is caught by the wildlings. We'll see how that goes. Sansa, oh man, I don't know what she's gonna do. She might have to have sex with... Actually, she might have to have sex with Joffrey, but shouldn't they have to get married first? I'm not actually completely sure. Robb. Oh, Catelyn was about to take down Jaime. She drew Brienne's sword on him, on Jaime. I don't know how that's going to work out. And then at Harrenhal, Arya and Tywin, they're getting along kind of well, but Arya's still looking for a way to kill him, I believe. And then at Karth, frickin' Pri, that creepy old windbag, and Zaro have her dragons, so we got to find a way for her to get them back. Anyway, let's get started. We'll see what happens with Theon. I don't know. I don't think he actually killed Rickon or Bran. That'd be too much. Yeah, let's get started. Something's wrong. That is not 500 men.
I've come to bring you home. Father wants a word.
Is this a joke?
What?
Winterfell is the heart of the North.
Aye, it is. Hundreds of miles from the sea. Every man in the North wants to see you hanged.
Yeah.
When Robb Stark finds out...
You won't find out.
Theon, you're my blood. We both loved our mother. We both endured our father. Come home with me. Don't die here alone.
Already got one, Crow. Don't need two.
They got...
I want to question this one. But he's a bastard of Winterfell, Ned Stark's son.
Ooh.
Mance will want him.
He runs. I'll chop his balls off.
He runs. I'll do it myself.
But they found us before we found you.
Oh no.
They died because of me.
Yeah.
See that it wasn't for nothing.
I don't know her first name.
I'm sure you'll be very happy. And you're marrying her for a bridge.
An important...
A bridge. Marrying her for a bridge.
Before they killed my father.
They all loved your father.
He was the best man I ever met. I know children always think that about their fathers, but he truly is.
No, they don't.
Do not always think that about their fathers.
Yeah, they do
Believe
not.
me.
I asked him, how can a man be brave if he's afraid? And that is the only time a man can be brave, he told me.
The Kingslayer. He escaped in the night.
What?
How?
Wait,
How?
again or? Wait, what? How did he escape again?
Why?
For the girls.
You betrayed me.
Robb.
No!
Oh, she set them.
You knew I would
set
not
him
allow
free.
it, and you did it anyway.
I don't want your grief, I want my vengeance. And you stole it from me.
Oh God.
Killing Jaime Lannister would not buy life for your children. But returning him to King's Landing may buy life for mine.
You brought discord into our camp, and you did it all behind my back.
Robb.
Make sure she's guarded day and night.
Robb.
How many men did we send in pursuit of the Kingslayer?
40, Your Grace.
Send another 40.
What's your name? I'm Jaime Lannister of Castle Rock, son of Tywin. It's a long way to King's Landing. Might as well get to know one another. You've known many men. They're ready to chop my head off. Do you think you could?
Yeah.
Do you think you could beat me in a fair fight? I've never seen you fight. The answer is no. There are 3 men in the kingdoms who might have a chance against me. You're not one of them.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that. Does Tywin know about the wildfire?
Execute them all.
No. He's a boy and he's never lost a battle. He'll risk anything at any time. Because he doesn't know enough to be afraid. We'll ride at nightfall. I want a full night's march before he knows we're on the move.
Oh.
Clegane, the girl's proven herself a good servant. She'll stay on with you. See that he...
Get Jaqen to kill him, quick.
I saw him.
Where?
Wow.
Where?
Ow!
Where?
They were writing out the gates a few hours ago. On patrol.
Wow, wow.
Let go of my ears.
Oh, dang.
One brother inside his army be worth 1,000 fighting against it. They'll never trust me. They might. If you do what needs to be done. What?
How does it feel knowing
What does that mean?
all died? Trusting a traitor's bastard!
Oh, he's making him... Whoa. He's trying to make it look like Jon Snow defected.
Well, you're not sneaking through alleyways any longer. You're
That's
supposed
true.
to stand out.
We had a deal, and wearing a gold cloak wasn't part of it.
Fine.
Braun.
No gold cloak. And how did you accomplish this mocked drop in thievery?
By stealing
Me and
it
the lads
themselves.
rounded up all the known thieves.
What?
For questioning?
No.
He rounded up all the
It's just the unknown
non-thieves?
thieves we need to worry about now.
We talked about this.
Aye, we talked about it.
Wildfire.
Books, it is men. We don't have that many books. We don't have that many men either. What do we have?
Pig shit.
What were they digging for anyway? Did they think they'd find something? It's a horn and...
Must be dragon glass.
Dragon glass.
dragon glass?
The maesters call it obsidian.
I wonder if she'll get another chance at Tywin.
You promised you'd help me.
That wasn't promised, lovely girl.
Yeah, that wasn't the
That'll be
promise.
Jack and Hagar.
Oh.
Hagar gives a man his own name.
That's right.
Unname me.
No.
Please.
Please.
I'll unname you.
Thank you.
If you help me and my friends escape.
This would require more than one life. This is not part of our bargain.
Fine. Jack and Hagar.
Hagar lacks honor.
So? Are they getting along better now?
Rebel.
Wait,
He's only a boy.
Joffrey's gonna fight?
Younger boys are off fighting his war.
His place is not on the battlefield.
It's not on the throne either. Sadly for all of us.
Look at him smiling.
Do you know why Varys is so dangerous?
Because he has thousands of spies in his employ.
Because he doesn't have a cock.
Neither do you.
Perhaps I'm dangerous too.
Why are you happy?
Why are you happy? Why? I'm so suspicious.
Because I have your little whore.
Oh.
Really, a Lannister lion necklace. You need to hide your secret whores.
Lannister lion.
You've forgotten the most important thing about whores.
Lannister
Oh.
lion necklace? Wasn't that given to...
You're the expert. Tell me.
I don't think it's
Don't
Shay.
worry, she'll be treated gently enough.
That's Roz.
You must be brave.
Don't forget me.
Never. A day will come when you think you're safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth.
Yeah, there's no... I thought they were getting along kind of a little bit. Is she playing him? Does she actually know it's Shay and...
Shay!
Is she having him followed now? And oh god.
You're beautiful.
Of course I am.
It was a stupid question. I'm sorry.
No, that's...
Forgive me.
No, yeah. He's the one
being
who's...
kind. I have no
You have
rights.
every right. You're a king.
That
That's
doesn't
not
matter.
the kind of king I want to be. I'd like to hear you play the harp.
No, you would not.
Oh, there's no way he's gonna
How
get
did
married.
you go?
I decided two things that day. I would not waste my years planning dances and masquerades with the other noble ladies. I would never live in a slave city again. I hope it's a very beautiful bridge.
Rob. I hope it's a very beautiful bridge. They're all dead. They're all dead. Frickin' Jackin. How is he that powerful?
Every man on Storm's End wanted to kiss you that night.
I was relieved they did not.
I was relieved.
Robert told me the
they
whole
didn't know.
storm's end, so I help. When I sit the Iron Throne, you'll be my hand.
Your Grace.
Lord
Fun.
of Light wants his enemies burnt. The Drowned God wants them drowned. Why are all the gods such vicious cunts? Where's the god of tits and wine?
We cannot stay here.
They have my dragons. Mother does not flee without her children.
They're not your children.
Yes, they are.
You're the mother of dragons.
And they are the only children I will ever have.
His wife too.
Wait.
You want to keep a man silent, you silence him.
Did he kill the farmers' kids?
Hope this would be the last place they'd think to look.
They're in the crypt?
You're right. So far.
Wow, they came back.
That's out there.
Must have been the farmer's boys.
And passed them off as little lots.
Bran would blame himself.
Yeah.
They'll never hear it from me.
They hear it now.
The little lads have suffered enough.
Alright guys, so we have Stannis just a day or two away from attacking King's Landing. Last season, I assumed the final episode would be the action-packed climax of the season, but that wound up being episode 9. I have a feeling it's going to be the same for this season too. It feels like we'll get Joffrey versus Stannis next time, or more accurately, I guess we'll get Wildfire versus Stannis next time. Stannis says he'll appoint Davos as hand, which I think was obvious to us. Like, who else would he appoint? Melisandre? Someone off screen we've never seen before? And obviously, Joffrey is just showboating again, trying to paint himself as a warrior king. I definitely don't think Tyrion is purposely putting him in battle to have him killed, but I understand why Cersei sees it that way. I was so worried for Shae until Cersei said that he gave her a Lannister lion necklace. I forgot who he gave it to, but I knew he didn't give one to Shae. And so it winds up being Raz. Tyrion knew she didn't have the right person either, though, and he was prepared to play his role and pretend it was Raz. I'm wondering if Cersei actually knows it's Shae and is just feigning ignorance. You don't always want to show your entire hand to your enemies, after all. So that would be a big twist if that happened. Poor Raz, though. Her life has been a bit of a nightmare since she came to King's Landing. She even plays along, though. I think she knows that Tyrion will reward her really well if she gets through this. She even says, "Don't forget me," as in, like, don't forget what I did for you. So that's interesting. In the north, Sam and some of the Night's Watch find a horn and a dragon-glass weapon. Some dragon-glass weapons. That's not immediately significant, but it might wind up being important later. Who do we think left that? They said it was very, very old, so would that person still be alive? Or how old do they mean when they say very, very old? We still haven't seen Benjen after all this time either, so I wonder... Probably not him, though, if it's depending on how long ago it was buried. Ygritte brings Jon to the Lord of Bones, who already has Corran tied up. I think it's pronounced Corran. Ygritte defends Jon's life for sparing hers. It doesn't feel like the end of their story just yet. I think there's definitely some chemistry between them, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out. I somehow missed that Corran is this like super badass greatest ranger of the Night's Watch, and he got captured too. He knows it's impossible for him to pretend to defect, so he tells Jon to do it and starts to fight with him. I guess in the future episodes, Jon is temporarily joining the Wildlings. Does that mean he'll have to have sex with Ygritte to maintain his cover? That wouldn't be the worst thing for him in the world, and I think if they had a kid, he wouldn't have to be named Snow, would he? Could he have Ygritte's last name? Is that just a custom within the kingdom to name bastards like geographically after Snow in the north? Can he name his kid Stark above the wall? Is it? I think that's not possible, right? That'd be heresy a little bit. You guys are probably thinking like, haha, you think Ygritte is gonna survive this next episode. I really hope she's around for a while though. She's kind of hilarious. Back at Winterfell, we find out, of course, that Bran and Rickon aren't dead. Theon should be deadly afraid of Robb finding out that he's killed them, though, and he doesn't get any of the reinforcements he wanted. Yara seems to care about him more than I originally thought, though, and she says that they both endured their father, which plays off well later in the episode with Yara saying that not with Talisa, saying that not all people mourn the deaths of their fathers. Maybe there's some foreshadowing going on there. It'd be something to see Yara kill Balin for the sake of Theon. But I guess taking Winterfell was a bad idea after all, despite how easy it was. Theon's gonna pay pretty badly, I think. Yeah, so in a kingdom of names I've never heard before, I think Talisa is the only one that's giving me trouble. I keep thinking it's Talia. I think I finally got it now. It's Talisa. I might even be pronouncing it wrong. Talisa. Talisa. I think it's Talisa, but I'm not sure. But yeah, back at Robb's camp, it feels like a big turnaround for Catelyn to send Jaime off to King's Landing with Brienne after the end of last episode. So, I don't know that it's a good idea. After they arrive at King's Landing, what's to stop enemy forces from killing Brienne, freeing Jaime, and keeping Sansa anyway? I guess Catelyn was banking on Jaime's honor to free the others. I don't know if I trust that. We also have Marjorie in the background somewhere wanting to be queen. I don't see how that could work, especially given how useful Sansa is to the Lannisters as a hostage. But Marjorie is another person to keep my eye on, figuratively, maybe literally too. But Jaime keeps trying to goad Brienne into a fight, and it's kind of hilarious. The super serious person pitted against the jokester. This makes for some great chemistry. There's discord between Robb and Catelyn now too. I hope they make up at some point. Feels like there's gonna be big battles all around the land next episode. Robb wants to show mercy to any Ironborn except Theon, and that doesn't go over with Roose Bolton. I don't know if he'll go against Robb's orders though. I mean, it would be pretty easy for him to do it since his bastard son is the one charged with retaking Winterfell. And, of course, called it since the first time they laid eyes on each other. Talisa and Robb couldn't keep their hands off each other. Talisa's story about her brother is really powerful, and it is a strong motivation and is a strong force in making her who she is today. There's no such thing as taking multiple wives in this kingdom, is there? Well, I guess there is. I mean, Frey has so many... Does Frey? No, never mind. It's only Craster who has multiple wives. For some reason, I thought Frey might have two, but he has just like a very young wife. Yeah, and I don't think Robb would make Talisa his mistress either. So this is gonna cost him. I mean, you have to massacre the Freys now, or they'll be after you for the rest of your life. But he can't do that because the rest of his bannermen would lose faith in Robb for that, and Robb is too honorable in the first place to do that. Maybe the Starks could give the Freys something of even more value, though I don't see what could be of more value than marrying into the family of the King of the North. Maybe the Freys will have Talisa killed. I can't imagine any way of this working out well. Tywin leaves her battle with Robb with not much notice, and Arya... I don't know why she procrastinated and didn't have Tywin killed earlier. But she makes good use of her last kill, getting Jaqen to kill so many more by naming Jaqen himself and letting them escape. Someone tell me the fat boy's name because I don't know what it is, and I feel bad keep calling him Fat Boy all the time. But Jaqen is extremely skilled. I wonder where his allegiances lie because he doesn't seem like he has a vested interest in helping the King's Landing or the Lannisters or anybody else. And how did he get captured in the first place if he's that good? Those guards at the castle gates were all just dead without anyone noticing. That's some really serious skill. And then at Karth, Daenerys refuses to leave without her dragons, claiming that they really are her children and that she won't have any children in the future. Is she afraid that any future children will wind up like Rhaego? I feel like Rhaego was stillborn because he was the price for Khal Drogo's life. Shouldn't it be okay now? Or is Daenerys saying she won't have any children because she doesn't want or need them anymore? Yeah, I'm not sure. I just realized Aegon and his sisters ride dragons into battle. Like, who does Daenerys have riding dragons with her? Riding her dragons? Like, will each individual dragon even listen to any non-Targaryens? Because, like, Jorah is her most loyal supporter. Like, I don't know if he could ride a dragon. But, they mentioned before that Targaryens are the ones who could control dragons, so how many Targaryens do we have left in the kingdom? Like, nobody has the last name Targaryen except for Daenerys. But some of you guys in the comments have let me know that Robert Baratheon has Targaryen blood. Does that mean his bastards could ride dragons? Could Gendry ride one? This seems like it's so far off in the future, but I feel like that could be possible, but I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give this episode a 3 out of 6 die rolls. Looking forward to the next episode to blow my mind. It's going to be, I think, based on the time frame, I think the next episode is going to be the battle at King's Landing between Stannis and Joffrey's forces. So that'll be very interesting to watch. Maybe we'll even see Tywin versus Robb. That would be interesting too. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, friends.